Rod Balgojevich reports to prison on Thursday, and tonight he spoke briefly with a supporter after returning home from an outing with his family. The former governor has just one more full day of freedom before beginning his 14-year sentence in Colorado.
Today, he and his wife, Patty, with their daughters, visited the Lincoln Park Zoo. And when they returned to their home this evening, they were greeted by a supporter and several children on bikes. The woman told Balgojevich she'd put a letter in his mailbox and that she does not believe that he belongs in jail. The former governor offered her and some other bystanders this advice.
Don't give up, don't lose faith, never give in and never despair. Stay out of politics.
So what can Rod Balgojevich expect when he becomes a prison inmate on Thursday?
ABC 7's Paul Meinke joining us tonight to tell us what the former governor should be prepared for.
Kathy and Alan, the former governor has no doubt received some advice and counsel, but there is really no good way for anyone to prepare for a lifestyle completely foreign to the one they've known. Rod Balgojevich for years gave orders. Now for years he will take them. The staff and inmates at the Inglewood Correctional Institution will care not about his previous station in life. He'll be just another prisoner living with rules and the slow passage of time. This is FCI Inglewood, South Suburban Denver, foothills of the Rockies. It is classified as a low-security federal prison, but there's nothing low about 2 perimeter fences topped with razor wire. When he arrives here, Rod Balgojevich will go to receiving and discharge. His first 2 hours in prison may be his most difficult.
They'll strip him naked. They'll make him stand up against the wall. They'll look at the bottom of his feet.
Larry Levine has done federal prison time and now makes his living preparing new inmates for a quite different life. After the ex-governor is strip-searched, he'll be photographed, fingerprinted, fills out forms, and undergoes medical and psychological interviews.
For someone like him who's used to being in charge, very demeaning.
He'll be issued his prison uniform, khaki shirts, pants, work boots. All his clothing is sent home. He cannot keep his watch, he can wear no jewelry, but he can keep his wedding band. He'll be given bedding and directed to his place in the general population.
He'll walk in with his bedroll, things that can get him through the first couple of days of prison. He'll have every eye in the prison looking at him, so it's a very intimidating and problematic time.
Balgojevich may be placed in a 2-man cell or a 4-man unit. Newbies typically get a top bunk. Englewood has just shy of 800 inmates. About half are in for drug-related crimes. There's also a significant share of white-collar criminals here. This is where ex-Enron exec Jeffrey Skilling is doing his time. The message that every new arrival gets, delivered by both the inmates and the staff, is whatever you were on the outside means absolutely nothing on the inside.
You're no different than the next guy. Don't rock the boat. Don't play big shot. You do that, they will continue to harass you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Somebody might say, oh, look, it's Balgojevich. You know what? We're going to put him on orderly duty. They'll throw a mop or a broom at him and say, you know what, I want you to go in there and clean those 20 toilets. That's your job for the next 8 hours. Well, he doesn't have a choice.
Every day you wake up at the same time, eat at the same times, go to work at the same times, whether it be toilet cleaning, landscaping, cooking. There's recreation, a gym and track and TV and a library, but by and large, each day is the same as the day before and the day before that, which is why those who've done time say it passes more quickly when you're focused on family visits and phone calls.
If he looks at the total sentence of 14 years, he'll never get through it. But if he breaks it down into visit by visit, when his wife and his children will come visit him, perhaps on a monthly or bi-weekly basis, then he'll get through that period of time that much easier.
The Englewood facility's closeness to Denver International Airport makes visiting more convenient than other federal lockups, but plane tickets cost money. The ex-governor's attorney has said that Mrs. Balgojevich and her daughters have no plans to move west. Apart from visits, there is the phone. The rules allow 300 minutes a month. That breaks out to 20 15-minute phone calls, but they are extraordinarily important to the people who've been there. They live for those moments when they can call home. All the calls are monitored, of course. All right, Paul.